deep in the heart of South America, hidden within the thick jungles and mountains, lies a tale so powerful it has inspired centuries of exploration, countless expeditions, and the imaginations of millions. It's a story of unimaginable wealth. A lost city made entirely of gold. A city that for over 500 years has eluded every explorer who dared to search for it. Today we'll dive into one of the most captivating mysteries in history, the legend of El Dorado, the fabled city of gold. But here's the twist. El Dorado may not be what you think. The legend of El Dorado begins with the Spanish conquistadors in the early 1500s. After arriving in the New World, tales of vast empires like the Aztecs and the Incas spread quickly, especially their wealth: gold, silver, and precious gems. But there was one story that stood out above all the tale of El Dorado, the Golden One. Now, El Dorado wasn't originally a place, but a person. The Muisca people, an indigenous tribe living in what is now Colombia, performed a ceremony where their new leader would be covered in gold dust. The chief, standing on a raft, would paddle to the center of Lake Guatavita and offer treasures, gold and emeralds, to the gods by throwing them into the lake. To the Spanish, this was a glimpse of unimaginable riches, and it fueled their desire to find the source of this wealth. Soon, rumors grew. El Dorado was no longer just the Golden Chief, but an entire city made of gold, hidden somewhere deep in the South American continent. This was the real treasure they sought, the fabled city that would make any conqueror the wealthiest ruler in the world. Spanish expeditions, led by men like Francisco Orellana and Gonzalo Pizarro, set out to find this city. They endured harsh jungles, deadly diseases, and attacks from indigenous tribes, but no golden city ever appeared. The jungle swallowed their efforts, and many of these expeditions ended in death or failure. But this only seemed to make El Dorado more elusive and more desirable. The idea of a hidden city of gold buried deep in the heart of the unknown fascinated not just the Spanish but explorers from all over Europe. One of the most famous expeditions was led by Sir Walter Raleigh in 1595. Raleigh believed that the lost city lay somewhere in the Guiana Highlands in modern-day Venezuela. With stories of vast wealth guiding him, Raleigh ventured deep into the Orinoco River basin. His failure to find El Dorado didn't stop him from writing extensively about it when he returned to England, describing what he believed to be a kingdom of gold that still awaited discovery. As the centuries passed, more and more expeditions attempted to find El Dorado. Yet, the deeper people searched, the less they found. And here's where the story takes a turn. Modern historians and archaeologists began to question if El Dorado ever really existed. Could it be that the legend had grown from a misunderstanding of indigenous customs? Some scholars now believe that the gold offerings of the Muisca people were misinterpreted by the Spanish as a sign of a massive, wealthy city. The jungle, the remoteness, and the allure of gold transformed this story into something larger than life. But even without concrete evidence, the legend of El Dorado continues to hold a powerful grip on our imaginations. And here's why. It's not just about gold or treasure. El Dorado symbolizes the human desire for discovery, the idea that somewhere out there, in the vast unknown, lies something extraordinary waiting to be found. In recent years, with advancements in technology, archaeologists have revisited the areas once believed to be connected to El Dorado. Satellite imaging, LiDAR, and other tools have revealed structures hidden beneath the dense jungle canopies, evidence of large, advanced civilizations that may have thrived long before European contact. These discoveries suggest that while there may not be a city entirely made of gold, there were sophisticated societies whose real stories are only just beginning to emerge. The punchline: El Dorado may never have been a single city at all. It could represent a vast network of indigenous civilizations whose wealth was measured not only in gold but in culture, knowledge and innovation. Perhaps, in the end, the true treasure was never gold. It was the civilization itself. What do you think? Was El Dorado ever real? Or is it a legend that grew too big to be contained? If you found this story intriguing, make sure to like, comment and share.